Hello, Real Talkers. We're here, July, and guess who I have here? The ambassador of Israel to the UN. And I'm very, very honored to have him here today. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Arutz Sheva.
Good morning. First questions right away. The new list of the Likud was finished and done. What do you think about it?
Next question. I'm a diplomat. I'm not a politician. I can't refer to any political questions, unfortunately.
Let's get to something personal. How is it for you living in America, for you and your family?
I have to say that in the beginning it was very challenging because I moved here during the pandemic, and New York was almost a ghost town,
Right.
and to integrate 4 kids wasn't easy. And I was also Israel's ambassador to the United States. I had to commute between New York and Washington, so my wife had to do it almost by herself. Anyway, I think that today things are much better. We received a very warm hospitality from all the Jewish communities. My kids go to Ramaz School and Heschel in New York. They're very satisfied. They were integrated. They have friends. Their English is much better than mine, especially the accent. I have very deep connections to the Chabad movement. Since I'm here, I insist on going every year to visit the Ohel on Gimel B'Tammuz. This year I was privileged even to take with me Mayor Adams, the new mayor of New York. I think it's well known that the Rebbe's leadership and wisdom was well recognized by world leaders. And until today, we are still learning his views, his philosophy. And I mean, the shlichim is something that, I'm kind of shaliach together with my family. So we have a lot to learn from Chabad shlichim, obviously.
Wow, that's amazing.
And their success.
Amazing.
And I hope, we will have so many outposts like Chabad has all around the world. I wish it to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Amazing. What about fighting social media against Israel when you have those famous influencers with millions of followers against Israel? What are we supposed to do? Tell us as journalists, what are we supposed to do?
As journalists, you have to be, first of all, more balanced. I don't think I need to tell it to Arutz Sheva, but en mezarzin ela lemzorazin, as we used to say. Anyway, definitely our enemies have built a network of lies and hate and incitement, and today they try to weaponize everything. I mean, they know that they cannot, Baruch Hashem, defeat the IDF in conventional war. So what they try to do is to delegitimize the whole notion of the Jewish state, our existence. They try to portray us as human rights violators. So we used to say, and I was the one who was tasked with fighting the BDS movement, BDS activists and organizations, and I always was on the offensive, exposing their lies, their hate, their connections to designated terrorist organization. And we need to build our own network, a network of truth, of hope, of light. We should connect to each other and spread our messages, which is, of course, the truth. And I believe this combination of having faith and standing up for the truth is going to prevail, as we did. We always like to complain and the situation and our enemies and their followers. In the end of the day, Israel, thank God, is a success story. Even though it's a young country, will continue, Bezrat Hashem, to prosper, to thrive, and it is what it is.
My show is called Real Talk, so this is a real question that I always wondered. When you walk around the corridors of the UN and you have coffee by the coffee machine and you meet the Iranian ambassador or real haters of Israel, what happens?
I don't look at them, and I don't speak with them. The Iranians or the Syrian or the whoever, no. But secretly I can tell you that since the Abraham Accords were signed, the atmosphere towards Israel is much better, and other than holding events with our new Arab partners, because I know today we feel that the children of Abraham, how much we have in common, how many challenges we can share and address together within the Middle East. But other than that, I have many secret meetings with Arab ambassadors, and I truly believe that this new circle of peace is definitely going to expand and not in the far future. I mean, hopefully until next JLI conference.
Last question. You going to be prime minister one day?
I'm in the diplomatic world, so I cannot relate to political question, but I have a philosophy that anyone who does something wants to reach the top. But this is in general, not specifically about myself, of course. Thank you.
Thank you so much.